All right. What's up, everyone? This is Gio,
And I'm Josie.
and today we have a special episode of Games I Speak. Um, as you all know, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S have launched, so we're gonna focus on that today, and then we're gonna end up with some news talking about Demon Souls and Elden Ring. But yeah, thanks for joining us this week, Josie. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Um, yeah, sorry, missing the last 2 weeks. I've been kind of busy, so
It happens. Life happens,
life
especially
happens.
especially nowadays.
I know. All right, so first up, I just kind of wanted to go through the availability because a lot of people are having trouble getting these consoles
Why does it say out of stock everywhere?
because it's out of stock everywhere. um, so there's a couple websites like this. This one is called Now in Stock, and you can set up alerts and reminders so that when they go in stock, you can get little notifications. So here you can see email alerts, mobile alerts.
That's nice.
So you can do it this way, and then you can go to the individual stores and set up alerts. But usually, I don't know about you, Josie, but what I found is by the time I get the alert, it's usually already sold out.
Yep. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even get an alert.
Yeah. So their systems aren't the best. Um,
You have to
but
stock sites like that.
you can see that. So very recently, there was a bunch of PS5s up for sale at the Walmart website,
Okay.
and they sold at like noon, 3 and 9, or and 6. And me and
Yeah,
my
so
friends tried
staggered
to get one
deliveries.
for another friend of mine.
Say it again?
Uh, Me and my friends, some of my other friends, the ones that we play fighting games with,
Yes.
we tried to get one for my friend.
Any luck?
So it didn't work out. Uh, so we were ready. I was logged in. We had everything ready to go, and we tried to purchase. But they were sold out like that. So you can look here at the history and see when they're selling out. So here you can see Walmart. Like I said, they had at noon, 3, and then 6. Amazon had some. So if you're having trouble seeing like who's selling, where they're selling, it's kind of sporadic, but you can look at this list here and it'll give you an idea of where they're going on sale.
Yes.
Now, most of them are sold out because of the launch window, but um, I'm pretty sure GameStop announced they're going to have some for Black Friday,
Yes.
and a bunch of other retailers are probably going to have some for Black Friday. So
I think
I would
Best
say
Buy
that,
too.
what's up?
I think Best Buy as well.
Best Buy? Okay. So I would say to everyone out there who's having a hard time, your next big chance is Black Friday. So just kind of try to figure out who's selling them. GameStop, Best Buy, probably Walmart, Target, um, and then the PlayStation Direct store itself. So try to come up with a plan, and you might be able to get one. Now, Xbox, same thing. The
It's
Actually,
available on eBay.
Xbox is even worse
Why is the Xbox worse?
because PS5 has been selling very recently, but the last Xbox sale was on November 10th, and if you look, it was only at GameStop, Amazon, and Walmart.
Well, that makes sense because the Xbox release date was November 10th and the PS5 release date was on November 12th.
Yes, but they November PS5 has been selling even the day after they sold a lot of copies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it seems like Xbox is being more regimented,
Yes.
but that makes sense because they saw the fiasco that was the initial launch of the PS5, and they were like, "No, we don't want to do that."
Remember when PlayStation emailed select subscribers to go ahead and be like, hey, register to to get on the ground level of when we start pre-orders.
Yeah, and then no
And
one
that,
got an
that
email.
nothing ever happened with that.
Nothing happened with that. That was a disaster.
Yes, yes, it was. I
Um,
just got lucky.
yeah, I actually covered it in an episode on the show, how to sign up for that notification.
Yeah.
Completely useless. Completely
It
useless.
did not age well.
No, no. So, so yeah, you and me are lucky. You already have yours.
Yes, and I
I
pre-ordered the Xbox One, Xbox Series X on Tuesday, November 10th.
okay.
I got it from the Microsoft store around midnight.
Okay, so you have that too?
Yes, but
Okay.
it won't be arriving, so it's not a because there's pre-orders initially before release date, and then there's release date pre-orders. And the
Okay.
release date pre-orders are pretty much for the next wave of systems. So from Microsoft's end, at the very least, they say that the next wave is coming out like late December.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna be waiting a while for more Xboxes, but Black Friday, that's your chance to snag a PS5 if you're lucky. So,
Yes.
and I hope as many of you out there, especially my friend, I'm not gonna name his name, but he is salty right now. He is salty.
Yeah, it's tough. I
It is
mean,
tough.
with what's going on in the world today, and supply and demand, it's rough.
It is very rough. All right. So next up, I wanted to cover like, so if you're on the fence and you're like, you haven't decided, we're gonna go through
Between
some
which
stuff
consoles?
here. We're gonna go through the titles, some of the different speeds and loading times. I know that's not a big issue, but it is interesting to see. So let's start off with the PS5 launch titles. All right. So here we have a list. This is compiled by pushsquare.com. They're a big PlayStation website. So here we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Astro's
I mean,
Playroom.
we should also mention when even though it's a launch title, it's also a PS4 title.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So these are not, these are games that you can play on the PS5. They're not all exclusive PS5 games.
Yeah,
So funny enough, Bugsnax is actually rated higher than Godfall.
that's pretty hilarious. I mean,
Oh man,
Bugsnax is Game of the Year quality.
it is. It is. So Astro's Playroom, Borderlands 3, Bugsnax, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Dead by Daylight, Demon Souls, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. You have Dirt 5, Fortnite, Godfall, Gunya Fighter, King Oddball, Maneater. So you got the Marvel Miles Morales, and then you have the
Marvel Spider-Man,
remastered
Miles Morales.
Mortal Kombat 11, NBA 2K21, No Man's Sky, Observer System Redux, Overcooked, The Pathless, Planet Coaster, Poker Club, Sackboy, Warhammer, Watch Dogs Legion, and World Rally Championship 9, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so out of all these, which ones have you gotten?
Only Demon Souls.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I know Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. There's gonna be a physical coming out in December.
Okay.
So currently it's only digital only.
So are
It
you
came out
holding
digital
off?
only for launch. Say it again?
Are you holding off for the physical one?
Maybe like on sale later in the future because literally I have Devil May Cry 5 for the PS4 like collector's edition, but there's no upgrade. There's no like you if you have that version, you can go ahead and get the DLC for this, but no, Capcom doesn't roll that way.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe in the future on a sale. But aside from that, I would like to try out Sackboy, and I was interested in Godfall, but right now reviews have been coming back and haven't been too kind. I really like the art direction of that game, though.
The game looks wonderful, but it's
Yeah,
the
it's cool.
gameplay that people hate.
And Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I haven't picked it up yet, but I do eventually want to get it.
Okay.
How about yourself?
So I already ordered. We didn't even talk about this. So Assassin's Creed is actually getting some bad press. I know I
Well,
sent you a video.
we talked about it on a previous
We
episode.
did. We
I
did.
was like, I'm concerned about Valhalla.
We or you determined that it could be open world in a good way or open world in a very bad way,
Yes.
which it seems like it's trending towards not the very bad way, but it's trending towards very tedious. That's what
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
I ordered that.
here's the thing for PlayStation users that have purchased at the very least Ghost of Tsushima or played it, it's going to be a kind of rude awakening to go back to that kind of bloated open world. When Ghost of Tsushima was, it did have a lot of items within the open world, but it wasn't as bloated. It was a little bit more seamless, a little bit more streamlined.
Very. It was very effortless.
Yes.
Yeah. You could just go around on a tangent and you would find stuff to do.
Yeah, and there were meaningful side quests.
Oh yeah, very meaningful side quests. All right. So I
But yeah,
guess
what other games are you getting? You said Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Demon Souls, and then I'm gonna get the Devil May Cry. But now I'm debating like I'll probably get digital. I'll probably get digital. I don't want to wait because I haven't played that game yet, and
Fair.
I wanna really test out my PS5. So I'm probably gonna get that. Okay. So next up, let's go over the Xbox ones. All right. So these are the confirmed launch ones. I'm not going to cover these because these are in a different category. All
I
right.
mean, you can out of all the launch games, Xbox has like the largest launch library because it includes all of the original Xbox games and all of the original Xbox 360 games.
Yes. Yes.
And by that I mean whatever does work, whatever is backwards compatible. But
Ye-
still, that's huge, and that's one of the reasons why I traded in my Xbox One X
mhm.
to pay for my PS5 because the trade-in value is actually pretty good.
Mhm.
And then I was just going to get the Xbox Series X so I can go ahead and play my Xbox One X games and all the rest of my library.
Yeah. So props to Microsoft. They don't have the best launch titles, even though Sony doesn't really have that much right now.
Mm-hmm.
But they're giving players a reason to switch to the new console,
Yes.
which is, hey, you can play all your old games too.
Yep.
So we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
That's
No,
also on PS4.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is only a timed release on Xbox, right?
Well, it's currently on PS4,
Oh,
so
okay.
I just purchased it. I have it on PS4, but the next gen like PS5 version is not available yet.
So it's a time release for the next gen.
Correct.
Okay, which kind of sucks because I really wanted to play this game.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Like I love the Yakuza series. So
Yeah,
like I haven't I said it's awesome in that but I haven't played it yet, but it looks awesome. How about that?
yeah. So Gears Tactics, Tetris Effect, The Falconeer, Dirt 5, Watch Dogs Legion, Call of Duty Black Ops. Says 3 days after launch, so it'll be coming
It's
very
already
short.
out.
Yeah. Devil May Cry 5, Observer System Redux, NBA 2K1, Fortnite, Borderlands 3, Maneater, MK11, Enlisted, Evergate, Dead by Daylight, Casino Royale, or Cuisine Royale, sorry. I was thinking of the Bond movie.
Yeah.
Bright Memory, Yes Your Grace, Warhammer, The Tourist, Manifold Guarded, and King Oddball. Now, have you gotten any of these games?
No.
Okay.
No. Out of all of them, the ones that I'm most interested in are Gears Tactics, The Tourist, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Aside from that, I mean, oh, and Bright Memory, but Bright Memory 1.0 is just a kind of like a demo
Okay.
because Bright Memory Infinite isn't complete yet.
All right. All right. So, yeah, there's some overlap between the two consoles, but definitely as far as like how many games you can play, Xbox wins.
Yes.
Now, as far as Demon Souls, that's where PS5 wins.
Yes.
Um,
As far as like exclusives, like Marvel's Miles Morales, even
yeah,
though Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, geez, that's a long title.
it is a long
Uh,
title.
even though that's also going to be on the PlayStation 4, it's still exclusive to PlayStation. So that's another standout. That's a system seller.
It is a system seller. You're right. All right. So next up, I wanted to kind of go through some loading time differences between the two consoles.
Yeah.
So let's check that out. All right. So this is an article from GameSpot, and these are backwards compatible loading times. So these aren't the next gen loading times. All right. Batman Arkham Knight. So here you have launch to menu, PS5 41.39, Xbox 40.35, and then menu to save PS5 17.30, and then Xbox 11.68. So very, very similar times there.
Yes.
Destiny 2, you have menu to character, PS5 is 50.14, Xbox Series X 34.26, Orbit to the tower, PS5 46.58, and Xbox 37.27.
I mean, 20 seconds is a pretty substantial difference.
It is. It is.
And if anyone's scoffing at 20 seconds, just try to do a speech in front of like an entire group of people.
Yeah, 20 seconds is a lifetime.
And it feels like it lasts forever. But like you just add all those seconds up throughout the course of play, and it does add up.
Yes, it does. All right. And also, I do want to say that this is the Xbox Series X. This does not include the Xbox Series S, which will be slower. All right. PS5 for Final Fantasy 15. We have launch to menu 39.06 and menu to save 25.09.
Wow.
Xbox Series X launch to menu 33.12 and menu to save 10.11.
Wow.
So
I'm surprised that Final Fantasy runs better on the Xbox, to be honest.
yes. So it seems like the Xbox is edging out the PS5 in backwards compatibility, which makes sense because we've covered how much effort Microsoft is putting in backwards compatibility.
Yes.
All right. So this is Monster Hunter World. Launch to menu for PS5, 31.9, and menu to save 13.8. Xbox Series X, launch to menu 23.17, and menu to save 6.21. So, yeah, that's a big difference.
Yes, it is.
Red Dead Redemption 2, this is a massive game.
Yeah, I actually still have not played it.
Really?
I uploaded it to my Xbox One X and never got to it. And then when the Xbox Series X was coming out, I was like, I'll wait.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're going to
And
play
I
it?
played Redemption 1. I played that to hell and back, but I just kept wait like I kept putting it off because I know Red Dead Redemption 2 is such a large like time sink.
Oh, yeah. It's a massive game. All right. PS5, launch to menu, 30.16. Menu to save, 34.35. Xbox Series X, launch to menu, 26.24. And menu to save, 36.24. 26. So this one is pretty close.
This is really cool, but I do wish that they had comparisons with current gen, well, previous gen hardware as
Oh,
well, like
yeah.
PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X,
Yeah.
so that you can like see those hard numbers. Because I think Red Dead Redemption 2,
Uh-huh.
it does have loading times that go into like the minute
Oh.
with the Xbox One X or the PlayStation 5
Oh,
or 4.
shoot. Okay, that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Because it was really pushing the whole hardware to its limits.
Yes.
All right. So now let's get into the loading times of newer games. All right. So these are games that they share. So Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. We have PlayStation. Okay, let me check which loading this is. All right.
Dude, ad blocker.
I know. I don't have it set up on this this browser. All right, so I guess this is just booting up. I measure between hitting continue and gaining control of your character. Okay. So PlayStation 5 is 4 seconds, Xbox Series X is 5.59 seconds, and the Xbox Series S is 6.95. All right. Time to get from the launch icon to the console's dashboard start menu. All right. PS5, 19.52 seconds, and Xbox Series X, 41.98 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. So I would assume that might have to do with how their menu system works. All right. This is NBA 2K21. This is hitting the button to launch a Play Now game, mashing through the prompts. So PlayStation 5
I like how they
is
add mashing through the prompts.
PlayStation 5 is 6.92 and Xbox Series X is 5.19. So those are pretty comparable. All right. All right. So this is UI icons in the main menu. So PlayStation 5 is 14.43 seconds and the Xbox Series X is 22.81 seconds.
That's pretty funny because honestly, even the Xbox One X, comparatively speaking, I hate. And I say that with the full power of that word. I hate their menu and how sluggish it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty sluggish. And I'm just talking about the Xbox One X. I don't have the Xbox Series X yet.
Okay. Well, they did update their UI, didn't they?
Uh, just barely. I don't. I actually
Yeah.
don't know. I would need to double check.
All right.
But
Well,
if I recall correctly from what I've seen, is that it's only been a slight change. It's not too drastic. While PlayStation 5's menu is kind of it's substantial, and especially including the PlayStation Store available from the menu,
yes.
it's pretty huge.
Yeah, because I hated loading the store separately.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at some PS5 reviews now. All right, so the majority here are good. So I haven't seen too many people who are like, yeah, the PS5 sucks. Because no matter what you think, you're still making improvement upon the old generation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So most of them are positive. Now there are some complaints, but there's not many of them. So
Okay.
the overwhelming majority is that the console is good, it runs well, and people enjoy it. People are happy about it.
Yes.
All right, so now let's look at the Xbox Series X.
No one likes it.
I know.
I'm
So
kidding. Kidding.
this is, I don't know which ones they reviewed, I would assume most of these reviews are for the Xbox Series X,
Okay,
but it says both here, so I don't know.
that's weird.
So same thing. The the vast majority are positive reviews. Let me go down to the bottom, and there's more reviews too, which makes me believe that Microsoft sent out more review consoles than PlayStation did.
They did.
Yeah.
If anything, I just from the followers that are the influencers that I follow, the the Xbox Series X, at the very least, has been Microsoft has been really keen on spreading information about the Xbox Series X and getting people hands-on time with it,
Mm-hmm.
while Sony with the PlayStation 5 has a little bit been playing it close to the chest. They've been really kind of like drip feeding information.
Yeah. Yeah. It, and also remember, we hadn't heard from PlayStation 5 or from Sony for a while about the PlayStation 5. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, dude, pre-orders for these things started in September.
Yeah.
That was 2 months ago.
Yeah. Um, but here's some interesting. There are some mixed reviews. TechCrunch had a mixed review
Hmm.
for the Xbox Series X. And so did where is it? Mashable, Digital Trends, and CNN. That's weird.
So, I mean, I haven't read any of these reviews, but I'm going to assume I'm gonna take a wild guess here.
Yeah.
And the reason why these reviews may have been kind of lackluster is only because Xbox doesn't really have a next gen offering in terms of an exclusive game. There's no like wow game that's coming out for the Xbox Series X and S.
Yes.
While you do have, I mean, Demon Souls looks incredible. The ray tracing
Actually,
and
hold up.
graphical fidelity.
Before you get into Demon Souls, save it.
Well, no, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm just speaking in terms of graphical fidelity
Okay.
and user experience.
Hmm.
The the graphical upgrade and ray tracing of Spider-Man is insane. Just from what videos I've seen, like these look next gen
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
perform next gen. While on the Xbox Series X, what do they have that they're reviewing that is next gen?
Dirt
Do you know what I
5.
mean?
Dirt
Huh?
5.
Dirt
Dirt
5?
5.
The latest Forza?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, this will come with time, and I think people will change. I think those lackluster reviews would change their mind when they see the full power of the Xbox Series X being utilized in a game. But that's not happening. Well, that's not happening at launch when we have like all these last gen games just being kind of modified for the current gen. I mean, it's not the graphical leap that PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3 was, or PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. The leaps are going to get smaller and smaller,
Yes.
you know.
If anything, actually, I read this on a forum and someone compared it to just getting a new graphics card for their computer and testing out older games on their new hardware. It's like, hey, look, I can run this older game better, but I
Yeah.
haven't really tried out another game yet.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. All right. So now that we cover reviews, I wanted to go over some issues that people are having. So let's take a look at some PS5 issues. Oops, sorry about that. That was an ad, it seems. Let me mute that.
You're doing a good commercial for ad blocker.
I know. So this is a issue, or this is a list compiled by Android Central, um, where they're just kind of documenting all the bugs. So let's scroll down here. All right, can't connect to the PlayStation Network. So some users are having connection issues. PS5 stalls upon restart. There have been reports of users trying to restart their console, only for it to hang on the restart screen. Okay. ongoing power issues. Let's see what this is. So it's losing power shortly after it turns on. Sounds like a GPU issue to me. Issues with data transfer after initial setup. Okay. So this is users having issues transferring their files, I guess, to their new console.
Yes. You can transfer all of your PS4 data to your PlayStation 5
Okay.
if they're on the same network.
Which is what I'm going to try to do. Have you done it yet?
No, I will not be doing that. I'm gonna be sticking with my PlayStation 4 for the time being. It's just that there's not enough memory on PlayStation 5. There's like only 600 something gigs to work with.
Yes.
So I want to save that for PlayStation 5 games, and then I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive that I've been using for my PlayStation 4. They made it so that all you have to do is just switch to USB, and I'll be doing that.
Okay. Now, here's something people should know. I covered the difference in the hard drives for the two consoles.
Yes.
But Xbox does allow a cheaper hard drive to be used for older games.
Yes.
So they just didn't make a good job of notifying people at first.
No, they did not.
All right. Rest mode crashing the console. So, and please let me know if you've experienced any of these.
Oh, okay. So far, can you scroll up real quick? I'll just run real quick through it. The PlayStation Network, I have mine hardwired with a LAN cable, so I haven't had that issue.
Okay.
PS5 stalls upon restart, have not had that issue. Ongoing power issues, have not had that issue. I didn't do a data transfer.
Okay.
Rest mode crashing the console, I actually don't use rest mode. So what happens is that since I'm using an external hard drive with my PlayStation 4, I've gotten into pretty much the groove of just turning off my PlayStation 4 Pro completely.
Okay.
And that's because rest mode doesn't work well with an external hard drive attached.
Yes, you're right.
So with PlayStation 5, I just do the same thing. I just don't I don't trust rest mode, I guess.
Okay.
Any other issues below?
Uh,
Problems transferring data.
yeah.
And then updating the DualSense controller. I haven't had an update yet, and I didn't buy the HD camera.
Okay.
App bugs.
Call of Duty is not working for some people.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And PS4 games are being labeled as unplayable.
Interesting. I have not seen that.
Yeah. Stuck in
Yeah, so
download
this is
queue.
the issue I saw. People are having issues downloading games on the store.
Oh, really? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So
one issue that I did have is that I had a hard freeze that I had to restart my console completely, but it only happened once.
Okay.
And I've had a couple of stutters here and there during gameplay, but I don't know whether it's the console or the game.
Okay.
And I did have a friend who was playing Astro's Playroom, and he said that he had a hard crash
Oh, wow. Okay.
playing Astro's Playroom.
Okay.
And that was on the day of launch. So that's kind of like it's not a good feeling. Buy a warranty. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Have a warranty just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Because didn't someone brick
say again?
Didn't someone brick their PS5 like a reviewer?
Yes, Carrick with ACG.
Yes, yeah.
His review console got bricked.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's definitely look, these things are brand new.
They're bound to happen.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. And as technology gets more advanced, the bugs become harder and harder to find. So.
Yes.
All right, now let's look at the Xbox problems. All right. Okay, Xbox Live, down for some.
Yeah, I know that pretty much Xbox Live got throttled on launch day, so I think that was more of an issue initially rather than like a continuing issue with Xbox Series X's.
Okay. No signal or corrupted image with 4K at 120 hertz.
Damn.
So yeah, that's not a good look.
No, it's not.
Quick resume doesn't work with some titles. Let's see this. Microsoft has made it simple disabling quick resume for these titles until fixed. Okay, well at least they gave a quick workaround.
Yes.
DVD or Blu-ray play black displays black screen. So, have you seen that they're having issues with their disk drive?
The Xbox Series X?
Yeah.
I have not. So this
Okay.
is new to me. But that sucks.
So I've seen several videos of it clicking.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, but HDR game captures appear too dark. Connect not working on Xbox Series X. Or
That's hilarious. Who's using a Connect?
Hey, man. Some people still like their workout games.
Fair enough.
Yeah. One Guide TV not working on Xbox Series X or Series S. Do you know what that is?
No, I do not.
It's all-in-one vision for entertainment, cutting out the One Guide application. So I guess it's like a place for you to store all your media apps, maybe?
I don't think so. Actually, I think John Hancock was talking about this. He liked to use his cable box connected to the Xbox One X, and then that way you can access your TV without having to turn off your Xbox.
Oh, okay.
So they've removed that ability on the Series X.
Okay.
And Series S.
Okay, so I'm sure some people are pretty upset about that.
Yes.
Okay, Xbox Series X and Series S app bugs and issues. Okay. Cannot install or open EA Play. Well, that's an issue. Because that's part of their Game Pass now, isn't it?
It should be, yes.
Yeah. Cannot install or open BBC iPlayer app. Peacock TV Xbox app pixelated or bad quality.
Interesting.
All right. So it seems like PS5 has more issues, to be honest. But they both have their fair share of issues at launch.
Yes.
So yeah, I just want everyone to know what issues are going on right now. All right. So next up, we're going to cover Demon Souls.
Demon Souls.
Yeah. So it's not a surprise. The reception is pretty good right now. People are enjoying the game. A lot of users are enjoying the game. So
Let me wait. Go down. Let me see that 0. What did it say? No.
you speak Spanish. So what does it say?
They didn't change anything, and the only thing that results in is the graphics, but it's nice for newcomers.
I would you call that a fair assessment? It's not worth a 0 though.
I mean for a 0?
Yeah,
no.
That's not worth a 0. All right. So you've had the game. How many hours have you played?
So I actually played 11 hours so far. And that's, I mean, you have to give me credit. I have work as well. Like I couldn't just play it all day.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think? I'm going to pull up some screenshots while you're talking.
So the game is gorgeous. And what can I say? I'm happy that people are enjoying it.
Okay.
And like Demon Souls is finally getting some of its due. But at the same time, and this is completely subjective. This is only for me. I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for anyone else.
Okay.
I've played Demon Souls from when it originally released.
Yes, you have.
And like I've been like a huge From Software fan since. And it holds a really special place in my heart. And I've played it multiple times since. Especially recently, the most recent time was 2018 when they closed the servers.
Yes, I remember. You actually bought me a copy of the game.
Yep.
And I played a little bit during that time.
But you didn't play it.
Well, I put about 20 hours. I didn't beat it.
But I'm gonna make an analogy. It's like someone that doesn't like the Star Wars special editions.
Okay. Okay.
So it's the same thing with minimal changes, but it's different.
Now,
But it's the same.
is it? I've heard some people say it feels easier. Is that
So
true?
I think that's a consequence of the 60 frames, to
Okay.
be honest. You can just move faster. It's a faster game. And that's one of the reasons that I have issues with it. I love Demon Souls for its slow, methodical nature. That's one of the reasons why I love that game. And as Dark Souls as a series went on, it just got faster and faster, and it became more Bloodborne like.
Yes.
Like Dark Souls 3 was practically Dark Souls plus Bloodborne.
But I love Dark Souls 3 though. Dark Souls 3 is awesome.
That's
Yeah.
fine. It's not my
But it's
favorite.
a different game though. You're right. It's a different game.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to
Okay.
say. In terms of how I enjoy the games, I didn't like the faster combat that it
Okay.
got to. I prefer the slower, methodical nature of the original Demon Souls, and that's where my heart lies. That's all I'm trying to say.
Now,
Greedo shot first.
didn't they give you the option to play it in 30 frames?
So there is a cinematic mode,
Yes.
and I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. This is what I
Because
recommend. If you want it to feel like the old one,
yeah,
set it to cinematic mode and turn your TV off game mode and set it to HDR and make
that's
it as
hilarious.
laggy as possible and see what happens. You might have a accurate original Demon Souls experience.
Fair enough, but even then, the changing in the graphical fidelity, the the oversaturation of color, the atmosphere, the music, all these things have changed
Yeah.
to a point where it's not like the original package.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's fair. But it's just like for me, I was excited to like come into this, and now less so.
Okay.
But that's my subjective opinion. That's literally I think it's a phenomenal game, and I'm happy that people are enjoying it. And I'm
Oh,
I'm
could you hold
really
on one
ecstatic
second? Could you hold on?
that it's getting all these high scores.
Could you hold on?
Yeah, I thought we were streaming on Twitch, so it's like I don't know.
All right. I have an announcement. As we're talking
The
here,
PS5 just arrived.
my PS5 just arrived outside.
Congrats.
So after this is over, I'll cut up the episodes and put it online, and then I'm gonna boot up my PS5.
Yeah, I mean you should open up your PS5 and put it to boot up now
Yes.
while you're
Yeah.
putting up the episode.
Yeah. And I can also start the data transfer too. So
Yeah, but like I said, subjective opinion. But I mean, like all these changes have changed, have made it what I would call a different product. But it's
yes,
still like heart and soul. It's still like no,
they used the same engine.
and they did.
They
They
used the
did.
same engine. So at the
They
core
did.
of it, it's still Demon Souls 3.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But that's the thing. At the core of it, it could be, but as a gestalt, like all these pieces coming into a whole, it isn't. It's something different,
Okay.
which is fine. So it's not like Blue Point Games' previous entries, like the Uncharted collection, where it's practically just a nice a new coat of paint,
Yeah.
or Gravity Rush remastered,
Yeah.
or yeah, any of those games like
This is a
that.
whole
But
new game.
yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is very, very similar in terms of at the core, it's the same exact game. They just did a fresh coat of paint, but they changed minor things that make it slightly different.
Okay.
So that's just me being a
Yeah.
curmudgeon.
No, it's fine, man. Look, this is a game that you have beaten many times.
Yeah,
And so you're so familiar with the game that if anything, you're gonna notice all the different changes.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Geo. I know you had a hard time playing Dark Souls as a magic character.
Demon Souls. Demon Souls.
No, Dark Souls. You did
Oh
Dark Souls,
yes.
remember?
Oh, Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, there it is. Dark Souls 2. I remember you were playing it and you were having such
I
an
was
issue.
like,
Demon Souls,
this.
magic character, easy mode.
I was like, okay, okay. Because at first I tried Demon Souls with a barbarian, and holy shit, that's hard. You die all the. You have no protection.
Hey man, I'm running through the game with the Crescent Falchion or Falchion, however you want to pronounce it, and literally no armor.
Okay, all right.
That's how I'm running through the game right now.
But could you do that in the original?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah. I mean, you just get good.
Fair enough. And I do want to shout out to Blue Point for not adding easy mode. There was a lot of pressure on them from idiots and crybabies who are
Uh,
dude, come on, man. If you can't beat the game, don't play
Here's
it,
the thing.
bro.
Here's the thing I want to say, and I will completely agree with Blue Point not adding a difficulty because that's the whole point of the
It,
game. But at the same time, in terms of accessibility, I understand why people are arguing for difficulty uh, levels.
mhm.
But the thing is that if you can't handle it, then this isn't the game for you. It's just simple as
Thank
that.
you. It's as simple as that. Look, when I was a kid and I was playing Ninja Gaiden 2 and I couldn't beat it,
You move on.
yes, I didn't say to myself, these stupid developers, they didn't add an easy mode. That's not a winner's mentality. That's not a gamer's mentality. If
No.
you're a gamer, you're trying to beat the game, right?
You overcome.
You overcome. This podcast called Games I Speak, but the website's called Games I Beat. That's the whole point.
And it's not games I
I know
tried.
it's not games I tried. It's not games I attempted.
Games I looked
Yeah.
at.
So yeah, there you have it. All right. Final piece of news. We have some news regarding Elden Ring.
Nice.
The game is playable. In a new interview from Xbox's Phil Spencer, he says he's already played it. Now, I want to see if I can find his quote here. Okay. While in an interview with Xbox's Phil Spencer, done by GameSpot, Spencer revealed that Elden Ring is playable and that he has gone hands-on with it. Quite a bit, stating that he thinks he's a bad player, but that he has played all of Miyazaki's games over the last decade.
Oh, wow.
And he said it's the most ambitious game that Miyazaki's ever done. So, yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts? Do you think we're going to get it soon?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, we haven't. Well, then again, okay, fair enough. Maybe I'm talking incorrectly because honestly, Sekiro, when they showed that little glimpse and then they were like radio silent for how long?
How many months? Like 6 months?
And then they were like, okay, this is gonna come out soon.
Exactly.
So maybe maybe that's like this. Hopefully, because honestly, they've been so silent. But at the same time, with what's going on in the world, like I understand them having, delays of any kind.
That's not From Software.
Yeah, it looks just like From
Let's
Software.
go.
Isn't it FromSoft.com?
Let's go to.
You're probably gonna go to some whack site.
I know. Let's go to the official website.
Just From Software official, man.
Here we go.
There.
So their press release page is almost non-existent. Yeah, this is all they have.
Wait, go to 2019 though. Wow.
They're not the best at keeping people up to date. Let's see.
Date because they updated Sekiro, which I mean I'm kind of upset about because they updated Sekiro the Game of the Year edition practically.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a tweet right after it. It's like, we know you're excited for Elden Ring. We'll give you information when it comes out.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: they updated Sekiro, but they couldn't update Bloodborne. Like, what the hell's up with that? Bloodborne is so janky.
You know what though? Some people were. I've read some people say that the issue with Bloodborne is that it was a Sony exclusive.
Yes,
So they believe that Sony's the one blocking that.
interesting. Why would Sony do that and also actively remake Demon Souls?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know.
Because I mean, and that's what Demon Souls is. Demon Souls isn't the remake, at the very least, isn't from Software. It's Bluepoint and Sony Interactive Entertainment Japan.
Yeah, the Demon Souls. I saw a documentary on it that you sent me.
Yep.
Yeah, it was initially a project for Sony, and then Sony was like, "This sucks," and
Yeah.
and then luckily, what was the first publisher that published Demon Souls?
Atlas.
Atlas.
In the States.
And then Bandai Namco jumped on, and so
Yep. And then Bandai Namco got the Dark Souls series.
yeah, so yeah, there we have it.
And the rest is history. But I mean, at the very least, Demon Souls on the PS3 still exists, and you can play it if you have a PS3.
Yes.
But I hate how Sony abandoned the PS3 practically
Because
everything was just so hard to develop for it.
it was. I have a fat boy sitting right over there. So, all right, well, that's the show for this week. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoy the show, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to try to do this every week.
Where can I find you on YouTube?
Games I Beat Official. Type it into the YouTube search.
And on Twitch?
And on Twitch, / Games I Beat. And
Nice.
Twitter @ Games I Beat.
Cool.
And the website is gamesibeat.com. So, look, everyone, this is a new venture for me. I'm lucky Josie's joined me for the Games I Speak aspect of this. And I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't know where this is headed. If you have any constructive criticism, feel free to leave a comment. But this is very much a work in progress, so I appreciate the people who watch, the people who subscribe, and I'm going to try to keep doing it for you all. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Good luck getting a new console.
Yes, good luck.
Good
and
luck.
Keep on gaming.
Yeah, keep on gaming, and we'll see you all next time.
Take care.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this episode of Games I Speak. If you liked the episode, please subscribe and leave a comment below, and we'll see you all next time.